see. Yes, I can feel the tension in the streams. I'm worried something bad is gonna happen.
There you are, Rover.
Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, I have experiments to run. The Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use caution when exiting the city.
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with showing care, but I think it's cute. Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened. The Fraxidas again? Ugh, those jerks!
Jian the General, Jean C the Magistrate, and Yue, Jinzhou's Sentinel. Is there any kind of connection between them?
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General Jian used to be a military doctor.
Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a bit of Jinzhou's past. A storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinzi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the Crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm, no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Huanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our Sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who'll guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our Sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
first I'm hearing about all that. Maybe the Sentinel had its own special ways of picking candidates.
Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart from us. Their thinking tends to be elusive to the average person.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me the magistrate one day. Not gonna lie.
I understand your concern, Rover. Madame Jinshi was only a teenager, and she was suddenly selected to be the magistrate. It must have been so difficult for her. I remember people were skeptical when she first took office. Despite her achievements, many believed she lacked the necessary experience and authority in the political realm. People only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi because they trusted Jue's judgment.
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous magistrates were all top-notch at running the show. And Madame Jinshi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine in no time. I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. She was made for this. What is that saying again? Real gold never loses its shine.
Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
The Norfolk Barrens? It's been a battlefield since ancient times.
Rover, it's dangerous there. The Norfolk Barrens is the front line in our defense against the Threnodian. We must be careful about going there. Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi? They sent 2 overseers at once. Their scheme must be far more though the Fraxita, and right now, the odds are in their favor. Rover, since you—
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. Sounds like the name of a place, but I've never seen it on any map.
This flower, it's only a photo, and I can't tell where it came. But if we are—
Since it's about—
Yes, Grandma Lynn—
You're me. Grandma Lynn loves listening to storytellers.
There's still some time before... So, they say storytelling But when it comes to the battle beneath the crescent, But even just telling the story, was Geshu Lin truly the sudden onset of the I guess it will be up to future.
Oh, hello! Shisha. Hey, Grandma Lynn! We're here for some stories today. Ta-da! We've got the ultimate badass here. The one who can crush TDs, cook up echoes, knock Inferno Rider flat, and—
Oh, my!
Grandma Lynn, since you're the flower expert, I gotta—
Have you seen flowers like this?
I'm familiar with most of the flowers. I don't think I've seen anything similar.
Oh, no. If not even a flower
Oh, Chisha, I'm far from an expert. We've got a plant-type resonator.
Oh, are you talking about that young lady?
Yes, she has been a great help. She knows a lot about everything plant-related, and she is such a sweet child. Her smiles always make me happy. I'd call out to her, "Little Starflower, it's dinner time," and she'd always answer with her brightest smile. What a lovely girl. Oh, my apologies, but I don't remember. Oh, I'm too old to work this fancy stuff. She's probably up in the back mountain doing some field research. I said I wanted a field in the back mountain to plant my flowers, and she offered to help right away. That's where she is now. Go in that direction, and soon you'll see a waterfall. Walk right through the waterfall, then...
Thank you so much.
Oh, anytime, dearie. Don't forget to...
This should be the shortcut to the back mountain. Once we cross the waterfall, we'll reach Mount Pingting. The flowers seem to be showing us the way. Let's follow it. Bridge of flowers. That's impressive.
Hello? Are you lost? Do you need help? Starflower. That's what my Grandma Lynn likes to call me. Oops, sorry. I should have introduced myself first. I know it's a polite thing to do in Huanlong. It is. It is a delight to make your acquaintance. I am Verena. My pleasure to have the opportunity to meet with you today. Really? But that flower next to you said she likes you a lot. Plants don't lie. I trust their words, so you can't be bad guys. Hi, Verena. I'm Chisha. This is Yang Yang, and he's Rover. Grandma Lynn told us we should come find you. Oh, right. Grandma Lynn talked about you. I left those flowers so she knows how to reach me. What seems to be the trouble? If there's anything I can help you with...
We're looking for a special flower.
It's an unusual flower indeed. Pure black flowers are rarely found in nature. We can't rule out the possibility that it's been dyed. When looking at the structure, there are a few types of flowers that seem similar. Take iris, for example. Its petals are similarly oval-shaped, but it has double petals. It's not viola either, since viola has notched petals. Then there is also the cliff recluse, but this flower has a longer stamen and an extra petal. Lemongrass is also similar in shape. It's native to the New Federation, and Huanlong people may not be familiar with it. Though it has a similar stamen length, it has a conical inflorescence with a trumpet-shaped corolla. Oh, and I almost forgot the peacock flower. It's a single-petaled flower with a similar stamen length. But the peacock flower has a distinct peduncle, while this one doesn't. Wow, you really know your stuff. I learned a lot from that. Anyway, this black flower does look very special.
There are hardly any similar plants in nature, so I'm thinking it might be a newly cultivated species. Also, its veins are somehow cross-shaped. I can feel some faint traces of frequency fluctuations on it, too. It's a sign of overflowing remnant energy. So, my guess is it should be a unique remnant plant, created by a certain type of resonance energy. But in order to figure out the right soil for it, or exactly what type of resonance energy it is, I need more than just a picture.
Gosh, help us out, someone. We don't know what kind of flower it is, and we haven't seen anyone wearing it either. Speaking of that, how does it even work? If I wore this flower on me right now, do I automatically become one of them?
Chizia, wait, what did you just say?
Yeah? I was just saying, if I wore this flower, would they immediately see me as one of their own?
If this black flower is indeed their symbol, the Black Shore members should immediately notice it on you. But to everyone else, it would just look like a peculiar flower. Given that, if they are indeed in Jinzhou City, we may only need to wear this flower to lure them out.
Oh, I see. But how do we get our hands on one?
I could probably make one for you with my resonance ability, if you just need something that looks similar. Come on, Verena, you can do it.
No way! That's amazing, seriously. It looks exactly like the flower in that picture.
Thank you. It's nothing. I'm glad I could help.
It's friggin' amazing! Could you do that again? Please! I love it!
The streams have been disrupted. Someone has been following us. Rover, are you sure you want us to leave? Okay. Tricia and I will wear these black flowers and go look for members of the Black Shores in the city. Rover, please be careful.
The Fraxidus. What are they doing in a place like this?
Damn that woman. Always getting in our way. And what are you doing here? Get lost.
I'll have to take them down first. The weird noises persist. They're coming after me. If I climb up to that point, If I climb up... If I climb up to that point, I should be able to get behind that person. Better hide here for now. Looking for me?
Oh, here you are. You're such a box full of surprises. So we're playing Truth or Dare now. I see. Oops. Getting angry, are we? Sorry, but it's just so much fun to rile you up. You're the very first person to pique my interest like this. You have great potential. Okay, so you're not up for small talk. I'll keep that in mind. You're my mission target after all. Bingo! I'm one of the bloom bearers of the Black Shores. This Blake bloom is our symbol. It represents our mission to save the world. That's what it says in the rules, at least. Our plans? What is it again? To recruit as many talents as we can and save the world from its impending doom. So are you in? Nuh-uh, I don't. The world? Couldn't care less. If it's all going boom tomorrow, why not have fun while we can? To stop at nothing for more power, take down any prey without mercy, and indulge in all our desires for the ultimate pleasure. Well, I mean, I'd love to live that way, but alas, duty calls. The Black Shores, our garden, is home to many green fruits, and will make you the most special seed among them all. My duty is to nurture and safeguard seeds like you, allowing them to blossom into luscious fruits. Then, once the fruit ripens, I'll get to pick it and indulge the sweetness of my labor all by myself. You're just like what Civilization Simulation Sandtable Tethys has told us. I can feel such explosive potential within you. One day, you'll surely bear the most beautiful fruit imaginable. No need to be so on edge. I won't do anything strange to you, I think. Actually, I've been diligently protecting you, you know. I got rid of all types of pests that tried to get in your way. Ew, don't mention me and the Fraxidus in the same sentence. I couldn't care less about their petty games, but if they even think of laying their dirty fingers on you, you're mine, and I don't like sharing. Just a couple tricks and I had those fools flapping around like headless chickens. What a boring crowd. Whoa, don't tell me you haven't noticed. Enjoyed your nightly rendezvous with that long maiden. You have me to thank for keeping those Fraxidus people away. Well, I've answered plenty of questions already. Now it's your turn. Nothing in particular. The way you look at me, though, it's almost as if... No, forget about it. But I'll be watching you. You're a very special seed. That I'm very sure. I can feel something oddly familiar about you.
My name is Camellia. Try not to let me catch you so easily next time.
And she's gone. Huh. That was fast.
Rover, what took you so long to answer? Did something happen? Is that a friend or foe? Are you hurt? The Black Shores. Did she tell you anything? Phew. At least Shuzia noticed a guy acting suspicious. Sure. We are in the shopping district. Rover, there you are. We walked the streets where Shuzia did say she found someone suspicious. Look, it's him.
Perfect timing. This guy's been sniffing around here for a while now. He keeps trying to talk to the elderly and minors. I've been keeping an eye on him. And I saw a little girl with him. She kept turning her head and looking around, but now she's nowhere to be found. This is super fishy. Hey, I'm Patrol Letitia. Sir, business license, please.
But business license? Uh-oh. I'm Alto, just a humble information broker. I've been traveling around, helping people out in my own...
I see. So no license. I bet you don't have a fixed business location either, huh?
Business location? Why would I need that?
Now show me your organizational accreditation, please.
Well... I'm an honest broker of information, always open to negotiations at the right price. I'm the all-time Intel champ, with more bestseller certificates than I can count.
No license? No clear business plan? You're running an illegal business. Then... Who's your supervisor? You should at least have their ID number.
My supervisor? Oh, right. She's like a super big deal. She's an ancient being, born with this planet we're living on. She's the will of the star, the reverberation of everything in this world.
So do you even...
What? Come on.
Yeah, I believe you. Now, sir, you're coming with me to the...
Oh, come on, please. I didn't do anything illegal. I was just looking for someone. A little girl. About this tall? She's the kind to stand out in any crowd.
You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Oh, you know, you saw her earlier. It's that girl. Yeah, exactly. Wait, how do you know?
Please watch out. It's dangerous to run like that.
Encore! I've looked everywhere for you.
Back off! Leave that girl alone.
Miss Patroller, she's the girl I've been looking for.
Hello, little one. Is your name Encore? Do you know this person?
Yes! Encore knows him. Uncle Alto sells stuff without a license. He listens in on people for commercial secrets, and he loves pulling pranks on us kids. But he's not a bad guy, really.
Encore! Remember our little chat? What did I say about calling me uncle in public again? I am not that old.
Miss Verena?
I ran into her near a cliff on my way home. She was eating a poisonous mushroom. I managed to make her the antidote in time. Imagine what would have happened if I wasn't there.
Don't worry. Encore's had plenty of that mushroom already.
But why did you go to such a dangerous place alone?
We got your back, little one. No worries. Just tell us what you...
Because Encore must keep an eye on him.
Kids can have such wild imaginations sometimes.
Hey, Alto! Didn't you just send Encore there? Wait, why are they all giving you the side eye?
Encore! Some things are better left unspoken. Since the situation has come to this, I've got no choice but to tell you. Indeed! We're here for business, and it's a crucial one. You want to know what it is? Let's go, Encore!
Hey! Alto!
See ya! We still have a world to save!
Wait! We can't let him get away!
I'll go search in the residential area.
What is this? Is he mocking us? I'll go down that way towards the patrol station. I know the streets here like the back of my hand.
They say you have claws. We heard you can tear those monsters into
Want to take a look? Okay then, here you go.
Candies!
Try some. I hope these candies...
See? He's not...
Thank you. Oh,
You're welcome. Do...
I will.
See you soon!
You smell unfamiliar, yet so powerful and so pure. You must be that famous Hiya! I've heard a lot about you, and now I finally... You can call me Ling Yang. Glad to make your acquaintance. Fare thee well, blessings swell. You really are different, so we've shaken hands. Now our troupe is doing a big lion dancing show tomorrow. Yeah, the Lao. And lion dancing is a traditional... We've got lots of activities in Jinzhou. I can't wait to show you. Oh, oops. Speaking of that, I should treat you to dinner. Let's... don't get me wrong, you'll love the hospitality, but right now, I've been getting a ton of requests for private, and you know how important lion dancing is to the folks here. So, I had an idea. Why not we can even customize the performances, but first, gotta figure out exact Rover. We can go visit my clients on our way to grab food. I'll show you around and introduce you to our local custom. It'll be way cooler than just hearing about it from up. Great! Let's go! Okay, let me think. My first client's nearby. You might have seen them before. Just cross the bridge, keep going, and we're there.
Here's another split in the road. I'll go look for him in the square. I'll leave the other side to you.
The gaps between each mist figure are shrinking. Over there, at the end of that alley.
Huh. Now you're here. Well, we weren't really running from you. We just wanted to make sure you were alone.
Be good, please. Encore and Uncle Alto won't do anything bad to you.
That's enough, Encore. You're freaking our precious client.
Encore just did as Alto said. Encore is usually a good girl.
Don't be scared, Rover. We just have a few questions for you. Was it your idea to have those two ladies wear those counterfeit Blake blooms and attract our attention? I must admit, they looked quite convincing. If I was an outsider. So, you worked with a plant-type resonator. Interesting.
A plant-type resonator. We happen to know some.
Yeah, there are more than one of them out there. Not a big. So please, tell us, what do you want from the Black Shores? Oh, really? So, like what they say here in Huanglong, the straight hook is for willing fish to bite. Da-da-da-da! Your efforts, surprise! The people you've been looking for are right in front of you. Now, how's that for a piece of intel? I'll let you have it, free of charge. Oh, not that disappointed look. I know you must have a ton of questions for me, but one moment. As you already know, I'm an information broker. That means I make deals instead of passing out freebies. You want information? Relax, Rover. We want you to come with us to an abandoned Court of Savante facility to help us recover. In turn, I'll tell you everything we know so far. Our business is centered around customer satisfaction and built on integrity. And since you're a first-time customer, I'm pleased to offer you an additional gift. Here, have this. This should prove. And if you still have doubts about us, just show it to that plant-savvy young miss. Finally, as a last encore, do your cute face, quick!
Please help us.
Look at this poor child, pleading to you like, we'll be waiting for you near this beacon in Whining Ix's mire. And don't forget to come alone.
Rover, what? Seriously? No, as I expected. This flower is indeed a type of remnant plant, and it contains a very unique kind of remnant energy.
No way. Are they really not as mysterious as people make them out?
What did they tell you? That place. I only heard it's an abandoned research and because of the dangerous weather conditions and Whining.
Don't worry, Yang Yang. We all...
Okay, Rover, I'll tell the Academy about this, and they'll help transmit your data from the Resonance Nexus. There have been free...
Just ring us whenever you need a hand. We'll come rushing.
Hey, Rover! I've sent the coordinates of that CSC research facility. Now that we're in the same boat, let me fill you in on what we're getting into. The Corte Savante is a mysterious scientific research organization. What really put them on the map is what's with the psychedelic black light coming from Morning Ix's mire. And one day, a daring young scientist soared into the sky and never returned.
Alto, why are you telling bedtime stories now? Is it time to sleep already?
Ahem. My bad. Old habits. One day, out of the blue, every single quarter, the last words from that mysterious research. Ahem. You want my research? You can have it! What do you think, Rover? Aren't you curious? Wait, don't go! We really do have... I suppose the Magistrate of Jinzhou has already told you what we do? We've set up resonance beacons worldwide to monitor the lament. Collect, as the saying goes, one miss is as good as a mile. After the Corte Savante researchers disappeared, recently, something went wrong. That's why we've been sent here, to invest. While our main goal is to...
Alto, even Encore can tell what you're up to.
It's called Seize the Opportunity While I Can. You're...
With the sounds.
Embracing change.
Swift and resolute.
Embracing change. Commence healing.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
Swift and resolute.
Embracing change.
Huh. Is my TD detector working? Huh. Is my TD detector working? How come it didn't warn us of so many tacit discords I have?
Because they all just appeared out of nowhere.
That's weird. Anyway, let's deal with it, shall we?
I sense your weakness. One with the sounds.
This is a place. Ugh. Those savants really love their puzzles. Don't. No wonder folks never managed to get inside after.
That's because Alto set off the security alarm, and now the gate.
Anyway, we've got to figure out how to open it up again. This is... those crazy savants. They were trying to recreate the retroact ray. Never thought they could pull off something like that. The retroact rain is essentially a form of condensed remnant energy from the etheric sea. Various events across space and time from every dimension are recorded in the form of remnant energy. The retroact rain conjures illusions of past events for those exposed to it. That rain curtain we saw earlier was probably the result of their experiments. Before the retroact rain forms, it goes through 3 stages. In the first stage, it looks just like any regular rain, and what we're seeing now should be the second stage. Water droplets floating in midair, being absolutely still. I've heard of plenty independent studies on the retroact rain. Most of the researchers were driven by their obsessions, while some wanted to relive a particular experience, and others yearned to reunite with their loved ones. But look at all these devices here. The sheer scale of this research is really something. It really makes one wonder, what on earth were they trying to bring back with such a massive retroact rain? The power system here might still work. Let's split up and find it.
Hooray! Woolies, that away!
That Fraxidus overseer has been really generous with his sponsorship, though he loves to meddle with our this lab's location is a bit...
Yeah. Where else could us maniacs...
The committee kicked us out, as Professor Iceman stated. With this time, we will make the divine... The experiments have been going... The artificial retroactive rain, we believed we could recreate that divine miracle with the artificial... We have no time left. The artificial controllable tacit field...
sounds.
How subject A...
It has yet to assume a concrete. However, we know
It's merely a replica. By the way,
you notice it too. I suspect it is, but it's been under strict surveillance.
I'll go check the security. Let's increase its ration. After all, it's our last...
Sounds.
Now, this is the last room.
Alto! Silver! Encore spotted something!
Swift and resolute. The end has come. One with the sounds.
Foolish. Embracing change. Such a nuisance.
Swift and resolute.
It's getting closer. These will be my final words. I thought my enemies were misconceptions, waning passion, and my own ignorance. Only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth. It was too late when I finally came back to my senses. We had already walked into that. Now, I'm leaving my last realization behind. They are our past, but they are also our future. Had I realized it sooner, there might have the future being hailing from our past. Please save us once again. Please keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
Wow! She's so pretty!
Rover, about this person. Knew it. Great! Now that power's been restored, the elevator should work. The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Damn! Those savants never run out of the signals coming from it. Did it swallow our resonance beacon? Looks like a piece is in motion. Guys, brace yourself.
Alto, we doing it like we usually do?
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Let me figure out its weakness. Let me figure out its...
Hey, what's the big idea?
Let me figure out its weakness. I see. It's cobbled together from its metal parts. You can target its joints. Use the fallen parts to counter its attacks and destroy its unstable structure.
Acceptable damage. Acceptable damage.
Don't worry. Speeding up.
I can't take it.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command. Don't worry.
Swift and resolute. The sounds. The hour is upon us.
I can handle this.
Oopsie daisy. Please behave. That didn't hurt at all. Leave me into Woolly's belly you go. Leave me alone!
shadows. Moment of resonance.
Phew! Job done.
Anka is strong! Told ya! But why did they keep that big guy here?
According to our findings earlier, researchers who worked here, they were likely studying an ancient civilization they deemed to be divine beings. Somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited the mire. And when they failed to recreate the retroact rain, they resorted to to get their desired results faster. They started feeding this replica various and we've seen what that ended up with. It turned into a monster, driven by the It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance of those folks. And I suspect the Fraxidus overseer mentioned in that log, those researchers, they were too obsessed with validating. The monster devoured them, but not with its teeth. Their own delusion. So, Rover, what do you want to know about the Black Shores? As you already know, we monitor and research the island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tech. This Blake Bloom is a product of that overflow. Our island is located in the perfect spot to accurately monitor. That being said, the Lament's behavior is constantly changing. All we could do for now is observe the Lament, study its patterns, and provide early warnings to countries world. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? All right, no more beating around the bush. Yeah, we just wanted to make sure you're a dependable ally. The Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the Lament crisis. We've got talents from all. We like your skills and methods. So what do you say? What do you want to know about the Black Shores? Camellia? Of course we do. Yeah, she can be kind of unhinged, but she's indeed one of ours. Just so you know, she only took up this mission because of you. Quite the charmer, aren't you? So you've met her already? Nice. Save me some time introducing. What do you want to know about the Black Shore? We just received a warning from our Lament detection system. Another Threnodian is about to revive near Jin. So, we came here to... Yes. Entire countries have been destroyed. What do you want to know about the Black Shore? I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shores, so I don't... But I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share with you will make this trip worth your effort. This is not the first time you've been reawakened. Last time, you woke up at the Black Shores. Rover, we share the same goal. We're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians and prevent the Lament crisis.
Yep! Onkar can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad guy, and Onkar and Alto are the heroes of...
I understand. Trust isn't something you could afford to give out that easily. Remember the Blake Bloom I gave you earlier? It's more than just a symbol. It also holds the key to... Phew! Anyway, mission accomplished! We've got the resonance beacon secure. Glad I got you on board, Rover. Oops. Almost forgot. Gotta check the resonance beacon again. Wait. No. It can't be.
Hey, Alto! Wait! Onkar heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain,
Ankar should bring an umbrella. Oh, no. Alto said when it rains like this, we hide.
No. This is... It's the real retroact rain.
Rover, Jinzhou. Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
This rain, it's finally happening.
General.
Yes, how's it going?
We have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for retroact rain, however, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of potential TD outbreaks immediately. We march on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. That's what they said. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned.